Hello everybody, and welcome back once more to Stray Gods. I am TheOutbackAl.
I'm Yin&Jung.
I'm Chibi Noob.
I'm Envy Jitters.
I'm CheerandCosplay. And I'm Kozi.
And okay, we're getting back into it. Kozi, do you know anything about this game? You weren't here last
I was
time.
the one who recommended it.
Ah, so you don't need a recap. We'll get a slight recap, I think. Yeah. Back to the bum house.
This is where you live?
Oh, yes. Sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
They all turn into trees. Aren't idols rich? No kidding. It's fine. Is it fine? I don't think it's fine.
Aren't idols rich?
Yeah, good question.
Are idols broke? In all those years, you couldn't save up enough money to afford a housekeeper?
You know, I guess I never worried about it much. Maybe I should.
I'm living in the future, not the
You
present,
said I'm here to
man.
meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
Oh, okay.
Like the Oracle of Delphi. Street
You
smarts!
mean like the Oracle of Delphi? People went to ask her questions, I think, or was that just another story?
Oh, you know about that. Okay. Well, that'll make this easier. There have been many oracles over the ages. They serve as a sort of conduit for my powers.
They usually turn
This
into
allows
trees.
them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle
I thought it was
here.
going to be the owl.
There is.
Athena's owl?
I don't know why. I just thought the owl was going to be the oracle.
What?
Nah.
I have brought someone to see you.
She's a whole ass
How many
move,
times do I have
though.
to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
Is your name Barbara Gordon?
Oh.
Are you sure? I don't know. Lovely to meet you, but we're not charming.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't know.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. He said you might...
Oh, I know what he said. Paul thinks just because I crash here, he can interrupt me whenever he pleases.
I mean,
Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
And your name is Oracle,
I
and you
ask
also voiced
very
Barbara
little
Gordon in the
of you,
Arkham
Oracle.
series.
Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Put your abs in a twist.
I don't know if I like Apollo there.
Okay.
This gaslight
So Paul
gatekeep
brought you
girl
all this way
bossing
just
of
to see
him.
little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
Ah,
Everything.
calling him Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
Paul!
That's a person's name. A person's name. Oh, Paul.
you keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
I see.
You live here?
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
And see the way he talks. I thought maybe he was a creep at first, but nah. Paul's aight.
Hell of a lot to look
The
at.
highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry. Fair.
Yeah.
How well do you know Apollo?
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
Incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sad?
I am standing right here.
Don't get
Yeah,
me
we don't
wrong.
care.
It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
Oh, yes, it is.
No.
This is
yeah, it's
fun.
exactly what we came for.
Yeah.
You're still a suspect. You're right.
This is fun.
Yeah.
It is fun.
Go to the
I don't
troll
know.
answer, troll.
It's cute watching you get all flustered.
Well, it's
Oh shit, we're going.
Oh, we're flirting with
Oh no,
Apollo.
we're gonna be a tree.
What did you think the hard option
I
meant?
didn't think about it.
Get a room. A different room.
I don't know. In this house, it might not be that helpful.
So you go with
So you're an
computers?
oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
the parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
She's
It's the
hacking
21st century,
off of
Paul.
Wi-Fi.
And your 21st century
Oh.
Gotta
oracle
give her this,
needs
she's
her
impressive.
some download speed, okay?
You need download speed. I need
I'm looking for
information.
information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer.
And
Here,
yet,
hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company.
so Persephone's
Core with a
involved.
K Enterprises.
Oh,
That's
oh,
Persephone.
I see. That would be Persephone.
The one from the chorus, I knew it. Is that a surprise?
Is that a surprise?
You weren't expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
Persephone and Calliope were supposed to be best friends up until Adonis.
You're helping me now. I'd rather go alone. Will there be trouble? We can make it double. I don't know. What are you guys thinking?
Will there be trouble?
Probably will
now.
be trouble. Okay, we got one vote for trouble, one for helping me now. Who else got some thoughts? We are the many voices in Grace's head.
The other chorus. The internal chorus.
I'm kind of wondering, are you helping now?
Whatever happened to, I can't help you, Grace. I'll just make it worse, Grace.
It's not a bad
I
impression.
admit, you've got me curious.
Great! We're all done now.
Why does your computer look like it's
Thank
made
you
of
for your
cardboard?
help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
Nightclub? The Underworld. Let's go.
Welcome
Am I
to
getting
the
Sunder
Underworld.
vibes right now?
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how. Here in the Underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
Oh, it's cosplay bar.
Huh.
Not your kind of place? Is it dangerous? Odd place to find Persephone. I don't think it's his kind of place, but is it dangerous?
Yeah, is it dangerous?
There are idols here other than Persephone?
Almost guaranteed.
Is it dangerous?
Shouldn't be, but before Calliope, I would have said an idol getting murdered was next to impossible. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
I have to talk to her? Not really. Can't I simply ask her? We can't be persuasive or fight. We didn't pick those powers. We probably could take them. I just don't think we'll be very good at them.
Oh, but it looks blacked out. Like, can we even?
We can't. They're not options.
Yeah, they're not.
Uh-huh. So what are we thinking? We haven't thought about
Not
it?
really.
Or... Yeah, we didn't.
Not really. What do you suggest?
Well, if I know Persephone, and I do, she won't be up for a chat. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Okay. Now, should we talk to Apollo? We've already done that. We could meet Eros. We could check out Hermes again. Or we can talk it up with Pan. What are we thinking?
Confront
We haven't met
Hermes,
Eros
be like,
yet.
you dumped us and ran.
I mean, I feel like we'll come back to him maybe when we have more information kind of thing. Who's this Eros? Looks strapped.
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
Yeah, you look like it.
Oh.
I mean, that's the blank stare you get after that.
There's your thumbnail right there.
There's a god of sex.
Technically, it isn't sex.
You're the god of sex?
Desire,
I'm a sex god.
Really. Sensuality. Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't...
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry?
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
How do you know Aphrodite? She's probably mom.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? I might as well ask.
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries. It may as well be true.
It certainly makes
Feel
these
like
stories a
you're
lot
trying to
less.
justify incest here.
Like, yeah. Makes that a lot easier to work around.
Mother?
Mother?
Because they're all
Aphrodite is your
fucking
mother,
related.
but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days...
I still call her mommy, though.
It's
Yeah.
not like
But that's
that
for
anymore.
different reasons.
We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
So, what are you doing here, god of sex?
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Maybe I found one.
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happened?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
You can shortcut it all you want. You're a voyeur, pal.
Sounds like fun. That's a bit creepy. You enjoy that? I'm leaning towards you enjoy that.
Yeah.
And
No,
you enjoy that?
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing. It's just as well. People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
You okay, dude?
You seem a little
You good?
distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course
Existential
it is.
crisis. You know
Sure.
how it is.
Not obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just want... Nope, never mind.
Speak. Bad day? I don't want to pry. You can talk to me. I just might have murdered your friend. Bad day?
Yeah.
I think bad
Even
day.
idols have their bad days, huh?
Bad weeks, bad months, bad centuries. But who am I talking to? You're the one with your life on the line.
So I need to find Persephone.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you. Look, I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus.
Go ahead, call
I
her
don't want to
mommy.
cause trouble with Persephone.
Street smarts! There won't be a problem.
What if I could guarantee that there wouldn't be a problem?
Aha. How could you guarantee that?
First, I'd reassure you that I'm here to work things out with Persephone. I don't want to fight.
Mostly
Second,
because we can't.
if that didn't pan out, I'd tell her I lied to you.
Making me the idiot who fell for it.
Oh, I don't know. I can be tricksy.
Okay. Fine.
Trixie also dances on
When
3rd
you're ready
Street.
to see her, you let me know, and I'll take you. Deal?
Deal.
Alright. Let's see. So we can get to Persephone now, but do we want to talk to Pan a little bit? I'm not
Yeah.
opposed to
Line.
seeing that. Yeah. I feel like we've talked to Apollo quite a bit. So why don't we work our way, and we can go talk to Apollo before we see Persephone. See if there's any little hints.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Olive Garden. When you're here,
Sorry about
you're here.
running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
So what's your story?
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
Not really. Why not? Isn't Athena in charge? My initial reaction is not really, but I don't want to be rude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
Wouldn't
that.
Athena still be in charge?
Yeah, you're probably right.
That doesn't bother you?
Why would it? Athena's the nicest of the bunch. She makes the best cookies.
Why didn't I take a cookie? How did you become
You've
an
only
idol?
been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
Is that normal? Why call yourself Hermes? How did he die? I don't know. What do you guys think
Why
of?
call yourself
Why call yourself Hermes?
I'm kind of interested, like, how they die otherwise, but I suppose we
Why
can
do you
learn that
call
from
yourself
someone
Hermes?
else.
I mean, I don't call myself Calliope.
You might
You will.
eventually.
I doubt it.
Most idols do. Not everyone, though, so I don't know. Maybe not you.
So how did you know she died?
When Calliope died, you were right there, within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
But why? Sounds grim. Did you take the body? But why?
Then why do you need to be there?
To take them where they need to go.
To take who? Calliope?
Kinda? Look, it's between the old Hermes and me, and between me and the next Hermes. That's all I can say.
Okay. What did you know about the
This
murder?
is probably a stupid question, but... Do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Wasn't it you?
Why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
Angry? You don't seem that sad. She didn't like the idols? I'm wondering about the angry.
Yeah.
How was she angry?
Pissed off. But more because she cared about everyone too much not to be. I don't know, that's what I thought anyhow. I'm probably wrong.
Okay.
We'll see you around?
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
I don't know. How many days do we have left?
This is like the first night, so probably be fine for a little bit. Let's see if we got another song and dance number from this guy.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pan.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
I think he just said what he's doing here, but let's ask
I'm
anyway.
guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
Thanks for the address. You come to the club often? How can I trust you? I feel like we can lead to that.
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
Why?
The horns, you. Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
Thanks for the address.
Thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember, how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh-so-tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
You knew I'd find him. I like him. He's been helpful. You knew I'd find him?
Did you know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However would I know something like that?
See, you play innocent, but I just don't believe you.
Flatterer.
How can I trust
The things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
Hoping maybe.
Should we flirt with
Seems
Pan?
so. Or a murderer.
I like him. I don't know.
Who's got votes?
I want to flirt with him.
We got one for flirting.
Sure, why not flirt with all the gods?
You know what?
Happen?
It's hot girl summer.
Hoping, maybe.
You don't say.
At least you're not boring.
Grace.
That's what I'm saying.
I knew there was a reason I liked you.
I should go before I say something
I should
stupid.
get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
One can only hope.
Alright, we might as well check in with Apollo real quick before we go deal with the goddess of the underworld.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off.
Might be
Your search has
reputation.
been more successful.
Why do we always have this, like nothing
Blank
behind
stare.
the eyes? This isn't your kind of place, is it?
You don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
Once. When I had the muses to keep me company.
I'll keep you company. Try living a little. I'm sorry. Like, how thirsty are we gonna get here?
Should we flirt with him again?
Thoughts?
I'm neutral about this one. I don't like him as much as Pan.
What's that
Cece
decision?
said flirt with all the gods.
Okay.
We did flirt with him already, though.
Guess we might as well flirt with him again.
Alright.
I'm a muse now. I can keep you company.
nothing would make me happier.
There you go.
But you do have a predicament to solve first.
Oh, right, I'm gonna die.
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know, exactly?
Didn't think about that. Street smarts.
Yep.
But why is everyone scared of Persephone? We
I thought
keep
she
that
was just
open.
mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone is angry with everyone, and has been for a very long time. She has her reasons. I can't say she doesn't, but she does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
Fun! I found some help. What is her story?
My Greek mythology is a little rusty, but isn't Persephone the one who was kidnapped?
Oh, you know about that. What else do you know?
Just that Persephone was a sweet girl, and
I feel like his catchphrase
Hades,
is, "Oh, you
Lord
know
of the
about that."
Underworld, swept her off to the land of the dead.
Without so much as a by your leave, yes. Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
How much of the story is true?
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
Damn. This sort of thing happened a lot. He deserved it. She killed him. I kind of want to know if this is happening a lot.
Wait, so Hades just kidnapped her, and that was okay? Does this stuff happen a lot with the idols?
Not since the days of the Titans, which I barely remember. It was the first time one idol had killed another.
Might be the new times now.
That Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder, the underworld taken from her, and we all stood by and let it happen.
So who's running the underworld now?
Forgiven us, and honestly, I can't blame her.
I don't blame her either. But that was so long ago. But the idols have changed. I'm kind of going with this.
I don't blame her either.
If I were her, I'd be mad at you all too.
Then you understand why things are difficult between us.
I feel like we've covered this,
Wait,
but it's a path.
Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know.
And where's Zeus in all this?
The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit of hindsight.
Why didn't you see it coming? You're the god of prophecy.
He's not good at his job.
I learned long ago not to.
What did she do next?
So what
This
happened to
is
Persephone
fascinating now.
after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the New World, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't, so instead she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh, what?
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
I need some help. I found some help, but I need some
found someone
more.
who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally, I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
We'll see, I guess.
Alright, I feel like we already just did that. Let's go talk to Persephone next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon for notifications. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, and feel free to check out some of our other gaming videos, our weekly podcast Anime Yay or Nay, or our parody series Madoka Magically Abridged. See you next time!